everybody. How is everybody doing on this Monday? I know I'm still getting back into the swing of things after this weekend with Friday, and then just trying to get, back on schedule. It kind of threw me for a loop. Every time we have something major happen, it kind of throws me for a loop, just like everybody else. But I wanted to talk to you guys about a few small things that can lead to big changes. I know a lot of you had reached out to me about that ranch dressing hack that I use with 1 tablespoon of ranch dressing to 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, which gives you 2 full tablespoons, and you're getting half the calories. So that will add up huge if you have weight loss goals. That was my big thing. The other thing I use a 7 to 9 inch plate with my meals, or a smaller bowls with my meals. That's another hack that I use. Make sure so that when your portions are your portions are where they need to be. If you use a bigger plate, you're going to eat more food. So use a smaller plate, somewhere between 7 and 9 inches. And I always make sure that I have mostly vegetables and then protein, and then my carbohydrates on my plate. So that's how I kind of figure out a plate. When I go out to, and this is something I just learned too, and it seemed to work because I had a few picnics Memorial Day, was you do kind of like a clock method. So when you're at a picnic, you want to make sure you get your water. Then you want to start with veggies. Then you want to go to your protein and then pick your carbohydrate. And then if you want more, you start all over again. So that's another little tip. Accountability is huge for me. So I run these accountability groups. I started running them to help keep me accountable because I love food. And if I don't keep myself accountable, I will overeat. I wasn't 200 pounds for no reason, because I do love food. I do love healthy food too, believe it or not. I love vegetables. I love fruits. I just love food. So I run these accountability groups, not only to help me, but to help others. And it has been doing it for 3 years, and it has made a huge difference because we all get into those funks. All of us. I mean, I get into those funks too. And if you know that there's somebody that you're keeping yourself accountable to, even though you're in that funk and you're half-ass doing it, you're still going to be doing something to keep making you move forward. And sometimes that group just kind of gets you out of that funk, and it just keeps you moving forward. So if you want any more info on those, you can always message me. And I weekly plan. I weekly plan everything. Craziness with my schedule. Doctor's appointments. Actually, now we got the dog that we still got doctor's appointments for the dog. My husband's doctor's appointments. I'm back to doing personal training. So schedules are crazy. I do a weekly planner, and this planner has been key because it does a monthly, weekly, and daily. And that is key for me. I put everything in this, and I also have a food tracker too, which is set up the exact same way as my planner here. And then it's even got grocery lists. So as I figure out my meals, I can write down my grocery list. That is how I stay on track. Usually if I write it down, I go to the grocery store, I just buy what I need. That's the other thing. Only buy what you need when you're at the grocery store. So if you meal plan, it'll save you a ton of money. You won't buy stuff that you won't need at the grocery store. And all that good stuff. Then I daily track. I daily track everything I eat. That is also in my accountability groups, which is one of the reasons why my people in my groups get such great results, because they do track and they do log every day into the accountability groups with what they eat. There is no right or wrong for me. Like if you have a bad day, you have a bad day. I don't chastise people for having bad days. It happens. But it's a good way to get yourself right back on track. So those are little things that I do to help keep me on track, and little things that help me better gains. The other thing I do is I do PB2. I do a lot of PB2 instead of regular peanut butter. If you're a peanut butter fan, especially if I'm mixing it in with stuff, because I'm saving myself a lot of fat content and calories with the PB2. So I do use the PB2. If I just want regular like peanut butter and jelly sandwich, which doesn't happen very often, I just use the peanut butter. But if I'm making anything that needs peanut butter, I use the PB2. So I just wanted to touch base with you guys and give you guys a few little more hints and tricks that help me stay on track, keep me motivated. Just simple little things. And I will talk to you later.